So if you're watching this video right now, you're probably interested in going to Machu Picchu. And you probably just started doing a little bit of planning, a little bit of research yourself, and you saw it's a little bit of a complicated route to get there. It's not insanely complicated, but there's just a lot of steps along the way, and you have a lot of different options to get you to Machu Picchu. I'm fresh off a week-and-a-half long trip to Peru, and I thought I'd share with you my experience specifically getting to Machu Picchu, the steps I took and why I took them. We'll keep this video short and sweet, 4 to 5 minutes, just so you have a better, clear understanding of the best way to get there and 2 or 3 pro tips for getting around Machu Picchu. So stay tuned. Step 1, depending where you're at in the world, right now I'm in Chicago, Illinois. First stop is gonna be Peru, Lima. So that's where we're gonna start this journey, Peru, Lima. That's where you are. Once you're in Peru, Lima, you have about 2 ways to get to Cusco. You have bus, which is I think like a 19 to 21 hour bus ride, and really it's a hair cheaper than a flight, so do the 50-minute flight. It's well worth your while. Just fly straight to Cusco. That's step 2. Now you're in Cusco. You're getting close. More likely than not, you're gonna have to try and get from Cusco to Ollantaytambo, which is where they have their major train station hub. Once you get there, you're gonna take one of the 3 train rails up to Machu Picchu, but let's pause. What's the best way to get from Cusco to Ollantaytambo? A couple different ways. There are buses that run there. From what I've researched, it's pretty inexpensive. It's about an 1.5 to 2 hour bus ride. I did Airbnb on my travels, and my Airbnb host was kind enough to set up a private taxi. An 1.5 hour private taxi one way costs about $40 American, which really is not a bad deal if you're thinking about an 1.5 hour private taxi. It's gonna pick you up right at your Airbnb, right at your hotel. That's what I did, that's what I recommend. So $40 one-way private taxi. Now you find yourself in Ollantaytambo, the major train station hub. Now you need to hop on one of the 3 rails. I chose Inca Rail because I think it's a little bit cheaper, and I think they are a little bit more relaxed luggage policy. But Peru Rail was super popular. It looked like Peru Rail ran more often than Inca Rail. Whichever you can find the better deal, hop on one of the 3 rails. It's gonna get you to the exact same destination. All right, you're in Aguascalientes. And you have 2 ways to get to Machu Picchu, your final destination, what we've been working this whole time to get you at. You can walk, it's about an hour hike up some winding roads, or it's about a 15 to 20 minute bus ride to get there. I chose the bus ride because I wanted to kind of conserve some energy for the many hours you can spend at Machu Picchu. And trust me, it's huge, so give yourself as much time as you can. So let's do a quick recap. You start off in Peru, Lima. You flew to Cusco, about an hour flight, not too shabby. Once you're in Cusco, you're either gonna take a bus or a private taxi to Ollantaytambo. Once you're in Ollantaytambo, you're gonna take one of the 3 major rails to get to Aguascalientes. Once you're in Aguascalientes, you're either gonna take the bus or the hour-long walk up to Machu Picchu. And now you're there. You're at Machu Picchu, baby. A couple of pro tips. Pro tip 1, bathrooms. There's 1 bathroom. At the entrance of Machu Picchu, you have to pay 2 sols to use it. Because once you're in Machu Picchu, no more bathroom breaks. So, pro tip 1, use the bathroom early, bring a little bit of money for it. Pro tip 2, give yourself as much time as possible. Waking up at 4 a.m., this doesn't sound very exciting, but trust me, you spent all this time and money to get there. I think the pictures don't do Machu Picchu justice. It looks like you can traverse it in an hour or 2. I spent almost 5 hours there and didn't get to see all of it. I got to see a lot of it, but trust me, wake up early. It's well worth your while. Pro tip 3, get to the bus station early. So the park opens at 6 a.m. I was up at 5, had a very quick breakfast, and was in line at 6. And this is no exaggeration, it was about a 3-block long line at 6 a.m. to hop on the bus to get you to Machu Picchu. They run, 6 buses, round trips. I mean, there are a lot of buses. So that 3-block long line I was telling you about really only took about 45 minutes to an hour tops. If you're trying to get as much time as possible, you might want to be in line 5:30, maybe even 5 a.m. Just get there half an hour or so early, just so you're literally on the first or the second bus to get you there. And that's it. Wear comfortable shoes, bring lots of water, bring lots of sunscreen. Terrain's pretty simple. If you're just getting around Machu Picchu, literally, Nike tennis shoes is just fine. There's a lot of these nice grates. You don't have to, blow the bank on some high-end Salomon or Merrell hiking boots. However, if you are going to do the Montana Picchu hike, which is the extra ticket you buy that lets you hike the mountain that overlooks Machu Picchu, that is a serious hike, which I attempted. And after an hour of going practically straight up, to be told that it's about another 45 minutes, we were kind of losing daylight, so we backtracked. Wear thick soles, because you're just pounding on these heavy stones to get up there. So if you are doing Montana Picchu, that's where springing for the Salomon or the nice Merrell boots will be nice. That was pretty quick. You're gonna have an amazing time if you do choose to go. It's a great experience. It's truly something, it's a natural wonder, so well worth your while. I don't do many of these travel-ish videos, but I did hours of research to get to Machu Picchu. There's a lot of great content I found online. I just felt that most of the online videos were 20 or 30 minutes long, and I felt like I could break this down to a quick 4 or 5 minutes for you. 5 minutes. 5 minutes should work. But if you had fun watching this video, go ahead. Hit that thumbs up button, smush the keyboard. Let's see some abstract comments down below. If you recently went and there's maybe a tip that I left out, go ahead, throw a guy on down below. And maybe I'll come back with like a Cusco video or something like that. Till next time.